I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a look at Superman issue number 45. What happens as Peter Tomasi begins to close the book on his time writing The Man of Steel? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, the Kent family is back in Hamilton County, the place where this whole series started. The paperwork is going through and the final sale on their house is quickly approaching. They're clearing out the last of their belongings and cleaning up the place for the new owner who's coming very soon. John is pretty sad and nostalgic about the whole thing. After all, this was the only home he ever knew for so much of his life. His parents try and tell him not to fret, that change is ultimately a good thing at the end of the day, and that it's the only way we truly grow and evolve as people, by facing adversity and doing things that sometimes feel painful. In fact, pretty much everything about this story is all about letting go, moving on, enjoying the good times. Essentially, the whole house is an allegory for Peter J. Tomasi's time on this book. He himself is having to let it go and move on, like John is having to let it go and move on. This issue also takes time to celebrate how far John the Superboy has come as a character in just the 2 years that he's been written in this series. He remembers how he first learned to fly, how he first accidentally used his heat vision. He remembers all the new friends he's made, like Kathy, even Bizarroverse, who is currently living in Hamilton County now, along with all the other misfit wayward souls from other planets or other dimensions. Now, unfortunately, the moving trucks are stuck in Metropolis right now because the Justice League is running an important drill. However, it's in moments like this it's good to have a super speedster be just a phone call away, so Barry Allen the Flash decides to help the family out move the last of their stuff. With that out of the way, the Kent family is free to go to the Hamilton County Fair and enjoy it one last time. Again, something they did very early on in this run. Again, they take this opportunity to reconnect with old friends, see how everyone is doing, and at the end of it all, the mayor actually manages to unveil a huge statue honoring not only Superman and all the good work he's done for Hamilton County, but Superboy too. It's at that point the family's nice outing gets shattered by a call from the Justice League. Superman is ready to go, and Lois is used to this by now, but Superboy wants to go along too, and showing Lois's own growth, she decides to let her son join her father, and together they both fly off. So that was Superman issue number 4, everybody, and overall it was a sweet little one-and-done story all about how hard it is to say goodbye sometimes. It's clear to me Peter Tomasi as a creator had an amazing time writing this book, and letting go was probably hard for him, so it's cool to see him work through his own separation anxieties through John. It's also a really rewarding story for everyone who stuck with this book for the 2 years. They managed to bring everything full circle and pay a lot of stuff off. It's a story that reminds us, hey, you can write a good superhero tale without anyone needing to punch anything or get punched in return. In fact, it even goes to some very literary places by giving us some quotes from a famous Robert Frost poem. This was a really big week for Superman, what with the Big Action Comics number 1000 and his overall anniversary, and I gotta say this one definitely fits in here for the occasion. It's the ending of one amazing chapter and hopefully the beginning of another, because at the end of the day, that's the true magic of Superman and superhero comics in general. The book is never closed for long. Every run is part of a bigger tapestry. What does the future and Brian Michael Bendis have in store for the Superman book? I don't know yet, but you know, when it comes, I'll be here to tell you all about it. In the end, though, I would give this story a much-deserved 9 out of 10. Bravo! So that was Superman, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you like what I do and are feeling in a supportive mood, please check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.